When was the last time that you smelled a fragrance that stopped you in your tracks and you were so hype on getting it and weren't able to? Now, personally, I can't remember the last time that happened, but this fragrance had this effect on me and I can't get it. Story time of a fragrance that they wouldn't let me buy. Let's roll my fucking music so I can put you onto an Armani fragrance that, damn, it's good.
We're all alone. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐸 to the B to the A. Story time. So it's really rough nowadays as a fragrance collector, content creator in the perfumery space to go into a store like Bloomingdale's because it's like, got it, smelled it, got it, smelled it, and I don't want it, no interest. To find something that really sparks my interest, that reignites that fire again. Because essentially some of the medium or larger content creators in the fragrance space have a majority of these fragrances in their collection. So in the Bloomingdale's near me, there's certain sections. Their Creed section, Parfums de Marly section, all these little cubicles, and then there's one lonely little section for Giorgio Armani, the Privé line.
We are a group of people who do not like one another.
So one thing that kind of perturbs me is when a salesman is pushy or when they, can I help you? That's just, let me just smell, and if I need help, I'll be more than happy to, you know what I'm saying? Like, just let me live, and if I need assistance, I'll come to you. Because I know people are trying to do their jobs, but sometimes they come off a little too salesy, and I'm like, can I smell these 5? And if I like them, I'll come back to you.
I can do it myself, asshole.
But the little Armani section was all there by itself. Nobody was giving it any attention. So I walked my ass over there and I started smelling different fragrances. They had the sampler bottles. They were all laid out. Nobody there to bother me. I can sniff in comfort and in peace. And I go, nice, okay, nah, she's whack. And then this one fragrance, I'm like, everywhere. I'm like, what is this? And why is this less than mass appealing fragrance not caught my attention in the past? I've completely ignored the Armani Privé line. What am I thinking? So I smell the fragrance and I'm like, all right, this is beautiful. I got the test strip. Let me go shop around because I was looking for something. And then I find myself like, nah, I don't like paying retail, but there's holiday sales right now. I gotta get this bottle. So I'm like, can I get somebody over at the lonely Armani section? Dude comes over and I'm like, yo, let me get Myrrh Imperial by Armani, please. And dude was like, absolutely. He goes to the drawer, opens up the drawer, pulls it open. He's like, yeah, we don't got it. I'm like, sick. He's like, but I could order it. And I'm like, all right, well, in that process, I'm on my phone doing my Googles and I see that the effing fragrance is discontinued. So I'm like, we got a gem. He's gonna be able to get it to me, a discontinued fragrance that's on eBay and all these other websites for triple the price. Score! Dude's there on the computer and he's looking confused, scratching his head. I'm like, shit, the jig is up. He's like, for some reason, like, I'm gonna have to call somebody. I can't find that. I go, don't bother. It's discontinued. I was hoping you potentially had access to it. He's like, oh, that makes sense. Thank you for letting me know. Nah, it doesn't. I can't find anyone. I'm like, shit. This fragrance on my skin started smelling amazing. And the more that I couldn't get it, the more that I wanted it. And that's something that we all go through.
Desperation is a stinky cologne.
So I'm like, I'm walking away like, all right, bro, yo, I appreciate it. I'm walking away defeated. And I take 10 steps and I'm like, just sniffing myself. And I turn back around and I'm like, yo, let me buy that sample, bro. Let me buy that display sample right now. Would you sell that to me? He's like, nah, bro, I can't, you know, da-da-da. And I'm like, bro, it's discontinued. You can't even sell. You shouldn't even be out there, really. Let me, you know what I'm saying? I'll float you a little something. Let me just get the rest of that. What's in there, 10 ml? He's like, I can't sell it, bro, da-da-da, but I can give you a sample. I'm like, all right, bro, let me get a sample. The dude was gracious enough to empty out the remaining amount of the bottle into 2 decants for me. I forgot your name, I'm a piece of ish, but shout out to you, homie. He emptied them out. He couldn't give me the whole presentation, but he gave me whatever was left for free. So thank you, homie. And honestly, this is an incredible myrrh fragrance, if not one of the best myrrh fragrances that I've ever smelled. Let me open this puppy up right now and just lather myself in it, because you can kind of, actually, you know what, let me just, you can kind of tell how hot a fragrance is, not only by its discontinuation, but by its gray market pricing. you can kind of see what kind of energy and vibe is coming off of this joint. Now, this doesn't have the wild mass appeal factor maybe to some people, but for me, this myrrh incensey resonance fragrance, masterpiece, dare I say, is beautiful, wildly addicting off of my skin. It has this gorgeous incensey smoke, dark, rich wood, sweet, ambery vibes, and then you just let it marinate on the skin. And what tends to happen is that myrrh reduces about 25% once it starts getting into mid and dry down, and then this smooth, buttery, delicious vanilla starts popping through, and my wood is epic right now.
I'm sorry, it's the pleats.
I feel born again with this fragrance right now. Sexy, cinnamon, myrrh, vanilla, spice. Here, let me try to concoct a hybrid in my head of how delicious this fragrance is. Take a Spice Bomb Infrared, blend that shit with a Tom Ford Ebony Fumé, sprinkle a little cocaine on that shit, and whip it up into something so beautifully majestic, incensey smoke, and unattainable for a normal price. Like if I try to eBay this shit now, bro, $679. $679. No.
I only have like $3.50, so it's hard. Super hard.
Look at this animal. $900. No. Hell no. Niche. Nay. Not gonna happen.
More than you can afford, pal.
But I'm not paying that kind of I mean, it is a delicious fragrance. It's amazing off my skin. Warm, spicy, it's just, I love it. It's definitely up there with one of the most impactful fragrances that I've smelled in 2023. Based on my taste and how it smells off my skin. It is very rare for me to just do the walk away, because I'm very quick to, I don't give a shit. It was funny because there was a comment in one of my videos like, yo, you waited 4 years to buy this fragrance? Bitch, I'll wait forever if I don't gotta pay retail. If I can get it for free $99, a significant deal, or if I can work in a deal that I can get you guys the fragrance that I like on a budget, I'll wait. I'm not in a rush, fam. I got options. I'm not gonna pay that kind of premium, but for me to do the, yo, listen, bro, I'll give you a couple, I'll float you a couple. Let me, luckily money blessed the kid, and I was through the mall like this, bro. The whole time, I'm like, yeah, let me get 3 of them. Let me get a slice. Let me get a roasted chicken. Like, I didn't want to remove my forearm from my face. This is how good this fragrance is. I might dare to say, look, I'm trying to take off like all the remnants from like the drippings off the bottle. I might dare to say this has been maybe the most wow factor fragrance for me in 2023. I might go as far as to say that. Now, I say that to say this. It's not gonna be for everybody. You're not gonna have that Bleu de Chanel Dior Sauvage effect. We're way past that. This is different, but definitely that I've smelled one of the craziest myrrh fragrances. My nipples are excited right now. This is so good.
Oh, it is? Oh, geez, that's terrible.
I can't spray it on my balls. I'm going to put this in a decanter for sure. Like, I don't want to lose one dripping because I'm not paying $600 to $900. Bro, stop. But is it delicious? Is it incredible? Is it amazing? Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely love it. Definitely made me stop being a snoot bag and stop walking by the empty Giorgio Armani counter, because there is clearly a hidden gem there. And now I want to discover more from this house. And why is this dripping? Like, I don't need this in my life. Ball rubber. Like, I'm gonna dig inside my fucking sack. You hear that? Just to have my nuts lathered in myrrh. It's gonna be like my nuts were exposed at church or something. Whoa, that's pretty chill with Catholic church. Never mind. Scratch that. Bro, Myrrh Imperial by Giorgio Armani is one of the most craziest fragrances I smelled in 2023. I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. We all know this. I wish I discovered this sooner and I could have bought it for an actual normal human being price as opposed to like this ridiculous. It's stupid, but let me tell you, for the winter, which this is really the only time that you should wear this fragrance, I mean, I'd wear it whenever, but it just screams colder weather. That is majestically beautiful. To some people, it's gonna smell like a church seat, too incensey, very holy or whatever. I get it, trust me, I get it. For me, who's the only person I fucking care about, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Absolute ball sprayer. Let me know in the comments below if you smell Myrrh Imperial. Are you one of the fortunate people who purchased it on retail? And what do you think about that particular fragrance? Because that is a ball sprayer. Fucking amazing. I loved it. I mean, it made me double back, for God's sakes. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all stitches next time. And if you're selling one, even partially used for a decent price, hit me in the DMs. Smooches.
Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's long since you never get in. It's long since that you would think that you would.